Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Gayatri Devi, and this channel is here to share spiritual wisdom and tips to help you live a happy and peaceful life. This is a follow-up video to my previous one on betrayal, on what goes on in someone's soul, that battle of light versus dark, to cause them to feel threatened when someone, in this case you, when you expand in your light. So I covered that in the previous video, and in this video I want to share what you can do to move forward with it, move forward through it, and stay clear. Keep your aura clear, keep your body clear, and don't lose focus on your higher purpose, because small people think about small things, but if you have that greatness inside you, you're thinking of great things, and don't let the smallness bring you down. I know so many people, leaders and everyone has said that, but I'm saying this also through experience, and I'll also share, and it's helped, and it always helps to hear it over and over again, and here are some things you can do to keep yourself clean and deal with, move forward, move through betrayal. What can you count on? So here we go. Number one, obviously yourself. I feel that your core self is so important, to have a good, loving connection to yourself. Respect and love your bright light. Love the heart that's in you. Love that yearning. I'm starting to almost tear up here. That yearning for goodness that's in you. The yearning for success. The yearning for something greater. If you have these qualities, you are a jewel. And I say this out of truth, out of the honest truth in my heart, is that you are a jewel, because not everyone, and really not everyone, thinks that way. So many people are caught up in many, many things that are fine, but they're not that deeper level that we're talking about, the deeper level that we're trying to get to, that deeper connection with your innermost self, with God, with spirit, with the universe, with consciousness, with the Tao, however you want to call it. That yearning, that love, and that desire for goodness is such a treasure. And it's brought many a person and many a saint to self-realization, the state where they are one and they fully unify with consciousness, with God. Again, whatever you wish to call it, they get it. They reach nirvana. So don't lose that. Value that within yourself. And so, again, when you are in a state of feeling betrayed or hurt, there are others trying to threaten you or block you or bring you down. Go back to your core convictions. If it helps, write affirmations and what you believe in. Who's supporting you? Who is your source? Is it God? Is it angels? Is it the goodness? Is it the values that I believe in? And any of them are fine. I'm not one to say that one is good and one is not. If it helps you expand your light and connect with your goodness, then it works, right? Who am I to judge? So pick something and declare, affirm. I embody positivity, even when those are against me, even when others are against me, even when others don't see what I'm trying to accomplish, or even actively try to tear me down. Continue to declare that for yourself. And as you do, you are connecting with God, with spirit, with the universe, with consciousness. So the second thing, and this is most important, but there's so many ways to do so, so it's not limited. But find and reconnect with, again, the source, or the greater power, the light, whatever you believe in, whatever you trust in, even just the simple idea that everything will work out. You don't have to worry. You can have refuge in that. So second is to find some form of refuge and surrender, and you can talk, you can meditate, whatever you need to do, reconnect with that and keep your focus big. There's a shamanic teacher that I studied with. He talked about wide angle vision, and this was specifically physically. The wide angle vision is when you're walking through a forest and attempting and looking for movement. You don't focus narrowly, but you widen your gaze. And again, you don't focus just on one thing, but you open up. So take your wide angle vision now and apply that to your life. Apply that to your goals and your dreams, the things that have been in your heart for years, and keep feeding them with your intention. Don't lose focus. Again, don't let the smallness bring you down. Affirm that you have wide angle vision and that your picture is big. You're not going in the small movie, you're going for the big screen. So that's number 2. Take refuge, keep that vision wide, align with whatever is greater and more expansive. Number 3 is spiritual practices. And these can be any form of a spiritual practice that, again, brings you peace. And this could be, and I'll just list some here, but prayer, chanting, meditation, yoga, seva, which is selfless service, dakshina, which is charitable giving, also known as tithing in Christianity, and even some form of giving and volunteering. I'll just say that sometimes when I feel that if things are stuck or there's a small picture trying to happen, I'll actively choose, let's say, an act of kindness. Maybe give something away or do something for a neighbor. And by doing so consciously, you are, again, you're feeding your wide angle vision. You're feeding the big movie. You're feeding the big picture and you're moving yourself out of the trap that will try to entangle you. Again, through that person or through that situation that is a betrayal, that is a letdown, that is a disappointment, that is saddening, because those who are enacting it, they're not able to love themselves enough. They're not able to claim their inner light enough to reach up to your level, to reach up and, again, love themselves enough, embody the virtues, and move in harmony with you. And just to clarify, when someone's in harmony with you, doesn't mean they agree with you all the time. It's not about, they have to all do everything just like me, but they will be able to communicate in a compassionate way, for example. They may disagree, or they may not be able to offer the same form of help, but they can say something like, instead of just ignoring you or not responding or even actively complaining about whatever they perceive, they might say, oh, I feel so much for you, or I wish I could help you, or I want to do this, but I'm not sure I can at the moment. Is there any other way I can do it? So you see that it's not the situation, but it's someone's energy and their level of how they're able to act and move through their life. And it affects interactions with people. So going back, I'll recap. So number 1 is to align with your core. Number 2 is to open up to that greater vision, align with the greater source, the consciousness, the spirit, the universal energy. Bring that in. Bring in your angels, archangels, protectors, ancestors, those beings and energies that are fighting for your life and for the Dharma to uphold what's right at every moment. Just bring them in. Figure out a way to talk with them or put them on your altar. Step 3, spiritual practices. I listed some. There's also ceremony you can do. It could be even walking in nature, allowing Mother Earth, the natural world, to communicate with you, wash you clean with the energy. And also, I will share that there's a website called Impeccable Warrior of Light. And this was founded by my guru and spiritual teacher, Peace Mother Geeta's Sacred Song. And in her books, she shares many ways and many practices which you can use to also move the energy forward. So if you're facing the situation of, again, betrayal, disappointment, distrust, she shares ways to clear out your aura, clear your heart, clear your space, and then offer remote work also for the person, because ultimately the role is to, our role, everyone's role, is to be of service. So we can, when some arrows are sent our way, we can block them, send them back, laced with compassion, and then emanate that just love and transformative energy. And I do recommend her books as resources, which you can read and study to gain a complete arsenal of ways to do so. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, let me know, please, by giving a thumbs up to the video. You could also share it and leave comments below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. This is Gayatri Devi.